The wound is the door. Brokenness is a holy doorway, yet we see it as the greatest curse. To enter the doorway means surrender and humility, and an ever-deepening journey into unconditional acceptance. In many ways, this brokenness is the ultimate doorway on the path, for when we are somehow able to let go of it, who are we? Who are we when we are not a problem to ourselves? It's not as if anything changes when we let go. The wounds are still there, the past is still there. So what has changed? Our way of defining our wounds, our perception of them, our relationship to them has changed. They stop being the problem that prevents us from living fully. They stop being the brake on our lives. Somehow those same wounds become accepted and loved. At some point they even become our gifts, for they show us our true face, the face of humility and grace, the face of compassion and love. And all because we decided again and again to turn and face the wounds and hurts and welcome them back into our loving embrace. Friend, welcome the wound. The wound is the doorway to grace. And today's poems. The waves crash, the thunder roars. I sit here in silence. The way of grace calls many, but few can surrender the rigid self and live in a kind of limbo, wanting freedom yet unwilling to yield. Seek only to see what stands in the way of being fully here, in the deepest acceptance of the way you are and the way it is. Let your heart and soul blaze like the sun in a dark sky, unashamed and true. It's a soul's journey through incarnation, a spirit's experience of form. The nameless takes shape, becomes a name and a body, and sheds it. Be honoured, it is you who has been blessed to be God for a time. And while the film played itself out endlessly, those searching for the truth of their being left the theatre and walked into the fresh evening air, gazed up at the stars and entered the unknown. See your existence as unconditional love would see it, and carry that seeing into every moment. We are like flowers that long to open into the sun, but have been trained to live in the shadows. Be a unifier, not a divider, both within yourself and in your relationship with others. Find a way of returning to the garden. Remember your innate innocence. Know the awareness that sees your life as you move around. Realize the unconditional love that surrounds and enfolds you, even in the midst of all that disturbs you. Namaste.